And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
这就是我刚刚可以鉴定的那个桌子。
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
我刚刚鉴定了2个衣服。怎么都这么烂？鉴定一大堆垃圾耶！这个吧，蓝色的是什么？传奇减少来自妖精的伤害。睡袍哎，嘿嘿嘿，穿着睡衣到处跑。成为了睡衣魔法师。然后呢
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
变换咒语。是变形咒吗
？Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called
哦，就是我昨天买的那个配方。
Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as
月长石等资源
can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects.
我的协作还没满呢，等下可以给我。
Earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
东西变不见会不资源会回来吗
？Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the
变换魔药台和盆栽桌。
You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study.
原来副校长是新手教学的那个教学 NPC 啊，他专门教我一些奇奇怪怪的。OK， 我学会变换咒语了。魔药桌，小型科学魔药台，植物魔药台，多元魔药台，歌德魔药台，它在哪？造型而已吗？哇，它也可以自己摆房间呢！我又可以把我的房间变好乱了。嘿嘿嘿嘿，我怎样放帐篷？你到大地图，只有在黑湖边边，就是你要找那个空地，只能在空地上放，不能在那个什么，就是学校里面放，要在学校周围。
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or
堆肥器，好，我们来把这些上次买的东西放一放。什么？粪便？科学植物粪？多元歌德。完了，我的房间是不是要被我弄得跟我的房间一样乱了？定期有植物的原料，好，我先做一做。这种会有植物会有原料的东西，是不是就要先做一做？ 看不懂，你说那个吗？帐篷吗 ？OK， 好了，我放完了，还有装饰物哎，大理石地球仪，我只剩3颗月长石哎，太惨了吧！那我要用好多个月长石才能那个哎。才能做东西，等于是我在路边收集的时候不能偷懒。OK。
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have.
反正你到黑湖的附近啊，黑湖附近的那个草地都可以放。我想进一步了解迪克，你可以跟我说更多有关于迪克的关系吗？
And seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at the previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
我在什么地方能学到能够使用变形咒
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
OK， 完成了万应室，我们学会了这个咒语，独立式灯具，发现呼噜焰。OK， 我们这样之后就可以来这。还有支线呢。
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin.
收集到足够就可以来找他。干，我刚才把月用光哎，要50个。那我是不是应该？他们在1分钟就产出来啊！我们先去找地可聊聊天。
Deke's hard to see a student so comfortable.
不行，地可不理我。我们等这个粪便收出来，我们就把它变不见，啊，利用完马上把它收起来，然后就可以去跟教授交任务。但感觉我的万应室很臭哎，都会一直有这个粪便的味道。那我要怎么领？好，叉叉捡起，然后我再用这个把它收起来。我要怎么把它收起来啊？桌子，应该不是这样哎。那怎么把这个东西收起来？还是我变出来就不能收了？应该是可以啊，正常来说应该是可以收，对不对？那也不能直接按它。旋转物品停用快照，返回退出，撤回。哦，这样子。宝贝，我连那个旁边的东西也测到了。
It warms Deke's heart to see a student so comfortable.
我等一下还要再做专注力魔药，还可以那个解任务。
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
墙壁跟地板试试看，变换墙壁装饰物。靠，我才刚练习完怎么装饰我的魔法觉醒，现在就要来练习装饰这个了。东行学院地盘，这个科学地毯，应该是这样吧？然后墙壁吗？我要怎么弄墙壁？地板哦，我知道，它要5个地板，5个墙壁，所以挂画那些就可以了。壁挂、镜子。反正他东西会还我嘛，那我可以尽量挂。然后换地板，先随便乱摆啦，解任务而已。
Good work. Shall we move on?
OK。 来 move on.
It warms.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
哦，改变。 A， 嘿嘿 ，Y， 然后叉 A，OK。
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize.
灯变颜色。哦，看这种游戏可以摆可以有自己的房间。这种喜欢布置的人就可以玩得很夸张了。OK。
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes.
改编咒有什么
What can I
用
customize with the altering spell?
Alteration allows you to change the appearance of items you've conjured. You can change color, pattern, or style.
OK， 好。
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
改变颜色，改变大小，只能改变颜色。那这个是不是可以改变大小？
It warms Deke's heart to see a student so comfortable.
改变尺寸。哦，可以变很大，然后改变颜色。
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor
地
or
板或
balcony.
阳台的新设计，改变 房间的阳台或地板。它怎么用？哦，这样。我们弄得绿绿的好了，头顶绿绿的，这样空气比较好。而且上面是不是有很多书给我抓啊？看那些书是不是可以抓的？嗯？还是这是不能抓的？改变这个阳台或地板。植物地板。
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
整体的外形，我喜欢营造出朴实的自然风光，因为我很朴实，还是黑暗神秘啊？好啦，我比较朴实一点，我还是营造出朴实的自然风光。
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
我很朴实啊，有什么毛病吗？
Quite a difference.
哦，它改变它的灯光啊。
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
这又怎么了？我的房间扩充了吗？
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
一个小地方我就已经
Equips itself to
小
your
地方我就已经布置不完了，你还给我扩充？
space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
你是在哭吗？好，完成了室内装潢，更衣屏风。
Warm
好
Deke's heart.
那我们可以把东西收回来了，
Comfortable.
撤回。把东西全部撤掉，然后墙壁上的，我要怎么把它撤掉啊？为什么不能撤？还是我按错了？雕像，这个吧，壁挂。 我要怎么把这两个我不要的东西撤掉？为什么它不能撤？因为我现在要把我的草药学这个工作台都把它做回来。小型盆栽台先做一做好了，这样之后我们就可以来这边种草啦。 粉红色一点好了，跟我一样少女。 放不下了啦。
It warms Deke's heart to see a student so comfortable.
OK， 我们先做4个，因为我们现在没有种子啊，种子也不够，所以先做4个就好。然后把堆肥机放在另外一间好了，好不好？粉红色的堆肥机。OK， 哦，这个是切剁台。看不出来有粉红色啊，这个吧。嘿嘿，哎，放错了啦，这回。OK， 材料不够了，就这样吧。我们这样房间就会自动帮我们生产一些材料，之后就定期回来收吧。那我要怎么把这个东西弄不见？那有没有收起来的那个选项啊？好像没有它只有变更尺寸。OK。我们离开这吧。那我要怎么出去？哦，这里。它这个万应式的玩法跟那个魔法觉醒几乎一模一样他在魔法觉醒不会升资源而已，而且他一样有一个小精灵在里面，但是他的小精灵不会骗钱。看一下，我们现在主线是地穴的暗影，与塞巴斯蒂安见面。
Over here.
Over here. 来了啦！这个是那个跟我一起摸进图书馆的那个。
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
蛇院的学生都可以找到一些奇怪的东西。
There's a secret passage
密
just
室
here.
It's well disguised.
所以这个会不会就是那个消失的密室嘞？
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. he never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
没有人抓过你。好，
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially
绝对不能
Ominous.
说出去。
He
好
has
啊，
no love lost for his family or their secrets.
我是最
But
口
this
风
place
最
is
紧
special to
的。
him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden
可以练
spells,
习禁忌咒语。
Like what?
like the blasting curse.
爆破咒
Professors
语
say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
听起来确实很危险。
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
哦，他要教我爆爆炸。
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
不对啊，他说爆爆炸是学校不会教的咒语，但是我那时候在教错的魔杖那边，他们每个人都会爆爆炸，就我不会而已啊，这是欺负我傻。什么？我用的不好的其中一个，
You're getting it.
应该比你准
Ready
吧？
to
我的爆爆
actually
炸
try。it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
然后换一下咒语啊！我是不是应该要爆炸是远距离箭矢命中造成伤害？在期间内发生碰撞会引发爆炸。那我用爆炸配上这个，然后在一个速前，哎呦干！我在放什么？这样，然后速前完了，再一个空气咒，这样控场控制直接一连串控制，这样可以吧？变形咒可以拿来辨别变坏人吗？还是我学的变形咒跟一般的变形咒不一样？
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell
变
like
形咒比吼
Incendio.
吼烧还要更远。
Accio.
诶，
Confringo. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad
Confringo，
hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
哦 ，Confringo 感觉很好用诶，
I have to say,
这个 Confringo 不会空诶。
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
我准备好施展更多这
This
种
is
咒语了。
exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
乐意自治。
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon
他
attack.
什么都跟他讲
There
了
was，this port key
就
that...
不怕这个蛇院的是内奸
To
吗？
Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
我会告诉你真相的，反正都讲一半了，那干脆讲完了。
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other.
他是不是也想学古代魔法？
And Ranrock after you. I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses.
爆破诅咒。
Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
OK， 我不会
When
说
I
的
head。to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
OK， 离开地穴。等一下哦，我法术换成比较习惯的按法，这样才不会等下放错。
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
被抓到了。
Hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year.
这个
Did you
男
just come
生
from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
这男生有一点马粪的感觉，对不对？他的长相有点马粪。 是塞巴斯蒂安带我看的。
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you.
哎，
My
凶
father
屁
is
哦！
friends with the headmaster,
你
and
笑
I'm not afraid to exploit that
蛇院的人怎么都喜欢这样啊？蛇院的人怎么每个都喜欢说我爸？你知道我爸爸是谁吗？不需要用威胁的。
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
这个人很难相处
Sebastian is going
哎
to。get an earful about this.
看一下我们的主线测试啊，我们等一下可以去买个扫帚哦。哎，没有主线了哦，有阅读信件。
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
OK， 我们要去找费格教授。
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
美女老师来找我哎。
To levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite
她要教我新的魔法哎。那个漂浮山怪的那个魔法。那我们是应该先找费格呢，还是找那个啊辣妹老师？
Shameful display. Get some clothes on.
靠背，那个血腥男爵呛我哎！等一下我穿睡衣，他不开心。穿睡衣也要管哎？不是走这啊
Revelio
我默默的就走到这个，这是占卜学的教室。嘿嘿。 穿睡衣不可以吗？奇怪，觉得很美啊。贝格教室啊，这边可以直接选啊。跑一跑被血腥男爵骂，好难过哦。玩游戏还要被他嫌我的穿着。
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said. And there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Shall we?
Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
但教授是个教授，根本就是来那个哎，我全部都调查完了，然后他回来那个，回来要领，直接捡现成的。
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Safe travels, my young friends.
Huh?
To think it was beneath us all this time.
“这就是我们上次下来的地方，缺那本书。
This looks promising.
感觉我们是带教授来郊游的，我们都没有他那么惊讶。
And over here, the Forbidden Forest.
靠
Of course.
我什么都看不懂哦。
Magnificent.
那个人不是说要出来跟我们讲话吗？
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
我是觉得印象有那么的一点不清楚啦。
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
第一个试炼。
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
有的看起来非常陌生。
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
等一下，我的披风破图了啦。
Mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
我的披风怎么变成盖前面了？你知道有关高塔任何事情吗？
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
到时候再见了。
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
OK。
Revelio.
现在要去那个高塔那边，那我们先去火米村买扫把，应该不会买不起吧？ 扫把，3根扫帚，因为好多支线哦。飞行测试 ，OK， 这边。
Does it get any more cozy?
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks.
古川夫人
come and see me.
哦，他要教我冰冻咒哎。好，我们把这边的支线接一接。
Unconventional. Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
OK。你因为贸易路线受阻，所以关门歇业。
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
有什么关于扫帚的事情能够分享
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance.
余烬冲刺是外观很酷
makes
炫
me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
好
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
我们来看一下有什么扫帚
What are
哦
we looking for today?
都600块耶余烬冲刺长什么样子预览扫帚
That item is of the highest quality.
这个长得很像那个光轮2000是吗好普通哦靠怎么看
That item is of the highest quality.
怎么看就是选这个啊这个比较漂亮啊而且你看它屁股会发光耶好帅哦
That item is of the highest quality.
好就这个吧余烬冲刺它最特别
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly.
所以连扫把也可以
What I
升级啊
need is someone
可以
to
改造
conduct
就
a
对了
broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
啊所以他应该是有一个任务叫我去挑战那个挑战成功他就会帮我改造一次哦
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
OK， 现在应该有扫把了吧？看一下，有了扫把，可以在这里强化。OK。
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you.
怎么会有人穿睡衣上课？因为我没有拿到其他衣服啊，衣服那么也没有到很丑啊。其实他这睡衣也不难看哦，而且他是很强的睡衣耶，我身上没有任何一件衣服比他厉害。
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
还没睡饱啊！你看我之前都穿睡衣打决斗社了，那我要怎么上扫帚？怎么飞？我因为我是菜儿，我要怎么飞啊？他没有教我怎么飞啊
？Revelio.
奶油啤酒桶，这一桶只装着巫师界受欢迎的奶油啤酒。这种饮料冷饮和热饮都有，内含微量酒精成分，相比人类，似乎更能让家庭小精灵酒醉。所以他没有教我怎么飞，然后卖了我扫把，这样不太对吧？屁啦，我不是鸡。是不是不能在村子里面飞？因为他们不能看到会飞的扫帚。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
哦，有区域限制啊！按下 LB， 然后呢 ？LB， 啊，这里按 B， 哦。哇，会飞就不一样嘞！然后他叫我去魁地奇球场，对不对？我记得魁地奇的球场是这个方向吧？对啦，不能在村庄飞。他可能会觉得说，这个人，这个怪怪的东西是什么？我们先去魁地奇那边完成一下魁地奇的考验，然后我们再去找那个教授啊。教授等久应该没关系吧？反正他感觉就是没什么朋友的教授啊。他再怎么样也就只有我一个人。嘿嘿嘿。
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Hey you. 你也是 Ravenclaw？ 不是他好像是 Slytherin。
Imelda Reyes？
为什么这个学院有剧情的角色都是 Slytherin？
Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
你听起来很嫉妒哦，嘲讽他一下。
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me, Slytherin Quidditch captain, jealous of you. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
啊，你看你是不是真的嫉妒啊？
You're not even Slytherin.
他真的嫉妒了。
Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
先不要。这是什么课程
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humor you. This course demands focus. requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete.
他现在取消了魁地奇吧？就是游戏里面没有那个魁地奇，就是他把它加到这个剧情里面，因为有人取消了魁地奇，他搞不好之后出来的时候，他就会有魁地奇了。
Actually, why not?
来呀，谁怕谁啊
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
我才怕你输到脱裤子给我看呢！我脱下裤子你会吓死哦。
Success.
这是什么？这是什么？
Now that's more like it.
啊，简单啊！哇哇有哇！咦，可以啊！我好像飞得有点歪啦。看起来魁地奇的队长不太行啊。
This is rather fun.
Brilliant. 3秒，完蛋！我是不是高兴过头啦？还有7个环，1分钟可以啦，我觉得应该时间够。不够啊，可以。哇，我都吃不到那个黄色的了。
Success.
对，来，可以，最快记录，耶！刚好2分钟，可以吧？魁地奇的队长也不过如此啊！幸好取消了，你是不是在靠北啊？
That's not. You must have cheated. You.
你有没有看到学长的厉害啊？怎么样？
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from
我们可以来房间好好讨论怎么玩魁地奇啊。
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
那就来见真章吧。来啊！
Perhaps you have what it takes after all.
我可是很有本事的啊。
But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race.
你看赛程，然后开始比赛。
We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
最好是啦，输就输在那边讲。看一下比赛，我现在是2分钟，最快的1分半呢，路比威尔。
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
OK， 我们可以回去那个看一下他的扫帚改造是什么，然后我们就来去解那个主线任务。没关系，到时候这个游戏 DLC 有出魁地奇的时候，我就可以表演给你们看。我直接那个雷文克劳加100分。
Oh, you're back with something to report, I hope.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
OK， 我等不及看到你的消息了。
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
他不会改造还要时间吧？还是刚刚讲完就改造完？
Hope to see you again.